starring Anne Hathaway.
And Jim Sturgis.
And it's basically the story of these two people, and it shows where their lives are every July 15th for like 15 years.
20 years, I thought.
Oh, it was 1988 to 2000. Oh yeah, it's like 20 years, pretty much.
My expectations for this movie weren't very high. I mean, I went in thinking that it was going to be a cute, romantic comedy.
I was a little nervous because I hadn't seen pretty much any previews of this movie.
No, there wasn't really.
No. And like, I like Anne Hathaway typically, you know, but the last movie I remember her being in was Bride Wars.
Which wasn't very
not good. But, you know, I've seen other good movies by her, so my hopes are up.
So, for our overall summary of this movie.
Yeah, you know, we were really excited to see a movie again.
We were. This was like our first time back for a really long time going to see a movie.
2 or 3 weeks. We're like, yeah, movie! And then we showed up to this movie theater.
It was so bad.
So bad. It was over 2 hours long.
So yeah, first of all, it's super, super long.
And that length for a good movie would fly by.
But this movie was the same thing over and over and over again. And they keep switching the year, so it says July 15th, different year. And it's the same thing.
However, a couple of the effects were fun.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite part about the movie, was watching how the different ways they did the July 15th whatever year.
My favorite one is where the toaster pops up and so does the date.
Or the screensaver one on the computer where it was like
That was fun.
So that was kind of creative, but we shouldn't be focusing on that in this movie.
No.
So it was really long. It was just the same thing over and over again. The girl pines for the guy the entire movie.
The guy's a total jerk whole time.
The whole time he's a complete asshole to her.
Right, he's a screw up.
Yeah.
He doesn't treat her right. He pretty much, every time he screws up, he's like, oh, come help me.
And he whines like a baby.
My shoes hurt. My Calvin Klein underwear have been stolen.
And the writing was just awful.
Yeah, it didn't matter who was in this movie. I heard a lot about miscasting, but like, it really didn't matter.
It did not matter. The storyline of this movie is so boring and horrible. It's depressing and awful, and
as soon as you think like the story's going somewhere, you're like, all right, I can get behind this.
This is gonna be better. And
then, really? And unfortunately, at that point, we were so bored, we made inappropriate jokes.
It's at a point in the movie where we probably should be bawling our eyes out, and we are cracking up hysterically because of comments that we're saying to each other. And I felt so bad. I felt like the heartless person sitting in the movie theater cracking up, but
it was hilarious.
I couldn't help it.
The movie was so bad.
It was.
Like, it dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged. And you just kept waiting for something interesting to happen and something more dynamic and... And sad.
Yeah. So, for our overall rating, we're going to have to turn to our meter of epicality.